Kenyan farm produces a key ingredient in many Somali social gatherings across the world. He grows khat, a tree whose shoots and leaves, when chewed, produce a feeling of euphoria. Every homestead in this part of Kenya seems to have at least one khat tree, and the whole region depends on khat for the economic survival. But in January, the Dutch government announced a ban of all khat imports, citing health issues. Mutura says that the majority of their crop goes to the Netherlands, which has a vibrant Somali community and is a key hub to other European countries.
If the ban is accepted or it is in force, the whole Meru County, the economy of whole Meru County will be crippled. The economy of this one of our population here, where khat is grown, will be totally crippled, and the people have no source of income.
Many analysts believe that the Dutch ban has nothing to do with health concerns, but everything to do with terrorism.
You have businesses which terror organizations may not be running, but which end up benefiting these organizations. So ultimately, the contributors are doing this in good faith, but the end result is that you have people who have wrong motives along in between, who take these resources, this money, and channel it to terror organizations.
The group in question is Somalia-based Al-Shabaab, an Islamic militant group affiliated with Al-Qaeda. For years, Al-Shabaab has been battling the weak transitional government. And a recent UN report says that Al-Shabaab, a designated terrorist group in the US and UK, gets funds by taxing the khat exported to Somalia. Analysts believe that the khat trade in Europe may be following a similar pattern. They believe that some of the businessmen in Europe who act as middlemen to exporters and farmers could be funding Al-Shabaab. Khat in Kenya is perfectly legal and it's widely available. This bundle costs around $20 US, but it's impossible to know exactly how much the export industry earns each year. One government official told us it's as much as $100 million per year. But this industry is highly unregulated because of the stigma surrounding this crop, so it's impossible to have a fail-safe buffer between the industry and terror groups. On the consumer side, khat has very little to do with terror. For centuries it has been chewed for its stimulating properties. It's a cultural and social activity in many communities in the Horn of Africa and parts of the Middle East. In Europe, khat is mainly chewed by the Somali diaspora, even though it's illegal in several countries. That demand has opened up a vibrant industry in fertile parts of Kenya. Everything about khat involves speed, because it spoils in 1 to 3 days. Khat is sorted, wrapped in banana leaves, haggled over by transporters, and rushed to the capital Nairobi and out of the country. The farmers, who are separated from the end user and any regulation further down the chain, are bewildered by the Dutch ban.
There are legitimate businesses whose end product may end up in the hands of Al-Shabaab, yet if governments resort to banning these businesses, then it hurts the ultimate owners of these businesses. I think it is a tricky situation. It's a precarious balancing act that somehow perhaps we need to think, or other governments need to think of mechanisms that ensure that these legitimate businesses don't end up benefiting these terrorist organizations.
But the perceived threat of khat could kill off this region's economic future.
Khat farming is the heart of the economy of this place. Education, we cannot educate our children without khat. If we don't have khat to sell, it means that our economy is grounded.
The Kenyan government says it is in talks with the Dutch to reverse the ban on khat. The farmers here hope that those talks bear fruit.
This is only what we know in our life, nothing more.
Or their livelihood will be plucked away. Dave McKenzie, CNN, Kenya.